Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to do unofficial cardiopulmonary resuscitation. It's unofficial because it's not an official training center. You have to go through 8 hours of training. You can't consider yourself certified, but in a pinch, this will work. So, before I start, I want to begin with a little story. So, one day, I was riding along with my dad for the Ventura County Fire Department. And during this ride along, we got a call about a unconscious, unresponsive elderly woman at a nursing facility. So it takes us several minutes to get there, and when we finally get to the facility, it's packed with police officers scurrying around trying to figure out what to do. And so when we get there, we find out that the woman has been unresponsive for quite some time now. And we beat the ambulance there, so we have to immediately start CPR on this woman. And as the fire cadet, my job is to get the IV bag ready as the fire crew and my dad start CPR and get the AED ready. For 20 minutes, they are performing CPR on this woman, and we are getting no response. But finally, after the 20-minute mark, the police officers call it and tell us that they're going to pronounce her dead on scene. And due to this, I'm telling you this story as a lesson. I'm not telling you this to bum you out. I'm telling you this because it's a lesson that everyone should learn. The 911 caller did not perform CPR while the EMS responders were on their way. They called 911 and waited outside. This is not a proactive thing to do. You should be proactive in helping as much as you can, and that worker did not do that. Now, why is CPR important? In a 2015 survey of number of fire department responses in the U.S. published by the NFPA, 65% of fire department calls are medical. This is important because you need basic life support techniques in order to deal with those calls. And in Jane Brody's 2016 New York Times article, more than 350,000 people suffered from sudden cardiac arrest. This could happen to any one of your family members, anyone at line at the market, or at gym, or even in class here. And CPR circulates the oxygenated blood through the body so that vital organs such as your heart and your brain can still get oxygen when the person is unconscious or unresponsive. Okay, step one. Alec, can you come up here? So step one of performing CPR is assess the scene. You cannot perform CPR on a patient if the scene is unsafe. If a patient is out in the middle of the road, don't just run out there because you can get hit yourself and become a patient also. And then check to see if the patient is okay. If you see someone laying down and they look like they're unconscious, they may just be asleep. Give them a shake, ask, hey, are you okay? And if they give no response, then check to see if they're breathing or if they're responsive at all. And if they're not, call 911 or have someone call 911 and get an AED or have someone get an AED, which is an automated external defibrillator. Okay. Step two, start chest compressions. Place the hands on the chest with the palm down in between the nipples and on the middle of the sternum plate, as like this. And when your hands are finally there, you're going to press down 2 inches, 30 compressions. And in the 2008 Chicago Tribune article, Stayin' Alive, it is said that the song Stayin' Alive has a rhythm of 103 beats per minute, which is near perfect for CPR. It is said that you need 100 to 120 compressions to perform perfect CPR. Alright, step 3, mouth to mouth. This is optional. If it's a loved one or someone in your family and you know their medical history, then you can perform mouth to mouth. Although if it's a random person at school or at the market, you don't necessarily have to do it. You can just continue the 120 compression rate per minute and do that until medical help comes. So, what you're going to do is you're going to tilt the head back to open up the airway, and then you're going to pinch the nose to block the air from flowing out of the nose, and you're going to give two full breaths, and then continue the compressions right after. In Julie Sneed's journal, published by Emerald in 2007, the American Heart Association's chain of survival was done correctly, improved survival rates of people who suffered from sudden cardiac arrest. So, let's try it. Everyone get a partner, and we're going to stand up and have someone lay down.
Yeah.
Now you're not actually going to perform CPR. We're just going to walk through the steps so that you know what to do if you see someone. So you're going to walk up, check the scene, make sure it's safe. It's safe. Walk up, check. Hey, are you okay? No, they're not okay. So tell someone to call 911. Hey, call 911. And then place your hands on their chest with the palm and just say you're giving compressions. I'm giving compressions. And then wait for the medical responders to relieve you of your duties, because you don't want to just stop whenever you think we're okay. You want medical responders to let you know, all right, we're taking over. You don't have to do it anymore. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, Shane. What did you think? How'd that go for you?
Thank God.
It was all right.